Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another show of the BBA Daily News. I am your host, Mr. Tristan John, and we have my co-host.
My you sharp here over here.
There you go. And we're back in here for a brand new day of news. A lot has happened in the last 24 hours, and we're here to bring it to you. So, anything you want to tell the people, Mayu, before we get into the news?
People, welcome. All my party people out there, much appreciated. Coming to the show. Got some hot topics for you today. Stay tuned. Listen up. We got you.
Right on, right on. So, first order of business. We covered this yesterday, but today, we have some good follow up along the Shannon Sharp incident, and Shannon Sharp apparently apologized.
Sure did.
So, while I pull this up, Mayu, you can kind of, any commentary you have on this while we get the story loaded.
Yeah, man. I remember in our last first episode, we went over actually what happened. Shannon Sharp got a little busy with the Grizzlies. They chopping it up with each other, going back and forth. And Shannon Sharp, being the standout guy that he is, decided to apologize for his actions. He actually apologized to the Grizzlies, apologized to the Lakers organization, apologized to the individuals, Dylan Brooks, Ja Morant, and Daddy Ja. And said, apologized for his job and took full accountability. So that's my guy, man. Uncle Shay can never go wrong, folks, with just taking accountability.
Yeah.
Like, it just makes things a little bit easier, guys.
Yeah, man. Right on, man. Right on. No, I mean, I'm certainly glad. They seem to have come to some kind of conclusion that was, positive at the game itself after the incident, and I'm glad to see, that he apologizes, kind of, like you said, being stand up. And I think when these incidents happen, everybody proves their point, right? Like over here, you prove that you're willing to defend what you believe in. Over here, you prove you're willing to defend what you believe in. Okay, great. We can both respect that and walk away, shake hands, and avoid conflict. So I'm happy, to see this go into a further positive conclusion.
Yeah, man. He a good guy for that. And we all need to come together and just come to understanding and just be like, hey, man, we was in the heat of the moment, but life is bigger than these squabbles. So
Right on, man. Right on. So, anything else on this one before we go to the next one?
nah, that's it, man. That's
Okay,
it.
before we go, I think we should just play this for all of those that were curious. Here's what the official apology looked like. We invoke our fair use privileges with this footage. Fair use, fair use. We're gonna share this right now. Can you hear this? Fair use. I'm going to pause this and invoke our fair use privileges. We are reacting to the news here, and we invoke
revoke our fair use privileges. We're just gonna continue playing this. All right, we're gonna pause. He's gonna keep going. We're gonna pause for right now.
They apologize to everybody and their daddy, their mama, their future baby that was there that wasn't there yet, and apologize to the janitorial crew for the drinks that they spilled. I apologize to the refs that they had to hold my guns down for me. Why arm wise, guys.
You remember that song by Ruben Studdard? I'm waiting for the internet to put the instrumental for Sorry 2004. I'm showing my age here.
Oh dang, man, you went back again, man.
Sorry 2004 instrumental as a backdrop to this apology here. That would be amazing. So if you guys are watching and somebody wants to do that, I think that would be pretty cool.
Somebody put the video of the Ruben Studdard "I'm sorry" video in the comment section. I would like to see it for myself, but I just want to see who cares.
If anybody's watching out there, BBA Daily
anybody's
number
watching.
2. Oh man, good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right, that story's down. Next story: the Blazers blew a 23-point lead.
Man,
Maya, what do you have to say about this one?
How do things like this happen in the NBA? Like, I don't get it. Like, I never understood. You're up by 20 points. Excuse me, up by 20 points. Just continue doing what you were doing before. Like, you have to have a disastrous next couple of minutes to blow a 20-point lead. You're just not scoring consistently, and the other team is scoring consistently. And how, like, I just don't get it. All you had to do is just keep scoring 10 points at a time. But things like this happen a lot in the NBA. And I mean, this is basketball. It's just actually just part of basketball. It happens everywhere, but it's always mind-boggling how this happens.
Where how do you see the Blazers possibly making it out of this season right here?
Man, they're iffy, man. I don't really know. You know, with Damian Lillard, he kind of can get injured sometimes, you know, and I wouldn't say he's doing it all by himself, but he is pretty much the number one player there. They have some good pieces around him, but I just don't know. We'll see.
TBD. Yeah, right now they need to. Sounds like they might need to get it together somehow. How do you think they turn this around? Do you think there's a way to do it?
I just think they stay healthy and, you know, can kind of come together towards the end of the season. They're usually pretty good at making the playoffs. So come to think about it, I'm not too worried about them making the playoffs.
Gotcha.
But how far they go into the playoffs, I don't see them, you know, making it out of the first round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Should be interesting to see if they could make it.
If they can make it, right.
Heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Mayu's hot take on the Blazers.
If they make it to the first round, they're out of there.
Yeah.
They're out of there. But hey, good win for the Lakers, man, to come back from that lead. That's actually a good win for them. You know, they were missing a couple of pieces. Even at the Lakers, they just missing a couple of pieces. It'd be great if they can get a new piece there, but they still came out with the huge win, so that was good for them.
Yeah, man. Right on. Speaking of Lakers, this is a good transition to the next story we're going to cover, which is that the Lakers acquire. Whoa, that was aggressive. The Lakers acquire Rui Hachimura from the Wizards.
Oh, Hachi Hibachi.
Is that what people call him, or did you just make that up?
I just made that up. I haven't heard
Okay. Oh, okay, no doubt.
that. You know.
Well, if we go viral, that might
Hey.
have to be his new nickname. If
Hachi Hibachi, Rui Hachi Hibachi.
so what if for those that don't know, tell us about Rui Hachimura. Who is Rui Hachimura?
Rui Hachimura.
And why does he matter? Why is this good news for the Lakers? You're a Lakers fan. Should you be excited right now?
Well, correction, sir. I am a Dallas Mavericks fan.
Well, not you, but hypothetically, as a Lakers fan,
you know, I just want people to know where I stand. You know, go Mavs, go Luka all day, every day. Know what I mean?
All right. No doubt. No doubt. So like if as a Lakers fan, not being you, right? Hypothetically, should you be excited about this news that the Lakers just acquired Rui Hachimura?
Absolutely. I think the Lakers fans should be truly excited about getting this pick. He's has some good size, plays good defense, was a top draft pick in his class. Really solid all around guy. I think that's a good pick for them for sure. Or good trade. Man. Good trade.
Do you think this affects their playoff trajectory for this year?
Yes, actually for the better. Kendrick Nunn, really good guy, good player, kind of injury prone this year a little bit, coming from the Heat. And he just, they have a lot of guards, they just need more size. So that was actually a good trade, even though they kind of gave up a lot for this guy.
Seems like it.
With let's see, Kendrick Nunn and 3 second-round picks. I mean,
that's a lot of people for one dude.
Yeah, I mean that says a lot about the caliber of player that you're getting. So
yeah, definitely does.
That's a good pick. It's a good trade for them. Yeah.
Right on, man. Awesome. So
I don't know if it's out there. I don't know if Hachi Hibachi is out there, but I haven't heard it. Honestly, I haven't heard it yet. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, hey man, I think that could be a good nickname so long as Mr. Hachimura and any Japanese people don't take offense to it.
Hey, thank you, brother. Thank you. See, this is why I have you here, man, to balance out my foolery. Because sometimes I be saying some wild stuff, but I just I have you here to get me back together. So I hope I'm not offending anyone in saying that. Yeah,
no, I mean I think you have you have good intentions when you say it. So I don't think you mean any offense. Right. So with that being said, on to the next story. We have NBA trade deadline.
Man,
it's upon us.
It's always an interesting time, man.
The transition from I almost said the Hibachi trade.
The Hibachi trade. No.
Hey. The transition from the trade of Mr. Hachimura.
Yes.
This is a good topic here to talk about. Trade deadlines are upon us. What are your thoughts on this upcoming trade deadline, Mike?
Man, it's a crazy year, man. No trades have been budding in the news or in the media that I've known or that I've heard of. Man, this is a crazy time. I can imagine for players like, you're in practice, you're having a good time. Yeah, I'm about to get some playing time. And they're like, yeah, but not here.
Wow.
And you find out on your homies texting you saying, oh, I didn't know you got traded somewhere. And then you're trying to figure out, okay, how do I pick up my life and just go somewhere else and get a new house, move my family, and then they just trade you without letting you know sometimes. So I think that's a kind of interesting situation during those periods of time where you don't know what's going on and you just get traded. So
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
part of
that's
it.
part of the game.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good point. As far as aside from that recent Wizards Laker trade,
Mhm.
any trades right now that people should keep an eye out for, or that you think might happen, or are there any trades that you would like to see personally yourself?
Um, I would like to see my Mavericks get maybe one guy, trade two guys for one guy. Um, I
Do you have names?
Man, I would say Anthony Davis, but he's just gets hurt too often. Um, I mean, I really don't know who would. We'll take Damian Lillard. Damian. Hey, I know you don't. You're loyal to your team. You're loyal. One of the last of Mohicans that. Hey, I'm sticking with this team. Do thick and thin. We get it. We get it. But tap into your Kevin Garnett and go to a team where you can get the ship, sir. Because come on, man, it's a great experience. I'm sure. I see it all over their face. You see it too. They be so happy. Man, come to the Mavericks, man. We'll definitely win one with you there. Just
Hmm.
saying.
You think that's realistic, or is that like a fantasy trade for you?
Man, you never know, man. You never know on the outside. I being in management,
Oh man, the way you said that, you never know. Sounded real hopeful.
You never know, man.
Sounded real hopeful right there.
Hey, if the Knicks fans could be hopeful every year and not win anything, man, why can't I be hopeful?
Hey man, why you gotta get at the Knicks, man?
Hey,
What about?
hey, New York, I love you though. I love you, New York, but how could you?
Oh
It
man.
hurts so bad every year.
Oh man. All right. All right. Well, see, I'm not that much of a Knicks fan. I am based in New York for the viewers.
Good for you.
Uh, it depends on what day you ask me that.
Yeah.
But speaking of Knicks, now that we're on the subject, how are the Knicks looking this year?
Man, they on the East, man. They could possibly make it to the playoffs, man. They on the East. I don't know Julius Randle how he's feeling about still being on the Knicks. I've heard some rumbling stories about him possibly not being happy, but hey, that's just he say, she say.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what he actually says about it. So that would be interesting.
Gotcha. Cool, man. Any other words or anything else you want to share with the people? Oh, one thing before I pass the mic to you.
Yes.
Look for all of our social media links at the bottom of the video, and also uh, we'll put event details about the upcoming tournament, the first BBA basketball tournament. It will be at the Forest Park Recreation Center in Atlanta, Georgia, February 19th, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be a 5 versus 5. Uh, Mayu, take it away from here, man. You know the tournament better than me.
Yeah, man. 5 versus 5 cash prize tournament. I know growing up here in Stockbridge, Georgia, there weren't too many tournaments out there that I knew about, and especially tournaments out there to win some money. So, fellas, I know how much a lot of you guys love the ball, and if there was some money on the line, you'll get your boys and bring your game. You know what I'm saying? So, because I would do the same. I'm actually probably going to get my own team together, but I'm gonna let y'all have this But fellas, come on out. Come show your game. Come possibly win two grand. MVP, crowd MVP gets an extra 200 from the winning team. So, yeah, man, that's all I got, man. I'll be out here. You never know when I'm gonna be at your gym, coming to scope out the hoopers out there. People who are really trying to hoop. So, um, that's all I got, man. But y'all see me around.
Yeah, there you have it, folks. Thanks for tuning into the show, BBA Daily News. I am your host, Tristan John. We will be back again tomorrow, same time, covering the news. So tell a friend to tell a friend. like, subscribe, comment, and we appreciate your time and your viewership. Thank you. Any last words, Mayu, before we close?
Y'all know what it is. I'll holla.
Oh boy.